You had a hard time while we were dating, right? You know, financially. That's why I thought you wouldn't be able to attend.
Keiichi, thank you very much for this investment.
What? Huh? Keiichi? I didn't think you'd attend.
Hey, congratulations on your marriage, Saya. My name is Keiichi Sato. I work for an electronics manufacturer. I'm attending my ex-girlfriend Saya's wedding today.
I'm glad you attended my wedding. You must be busy with work. Is it okay?
Are you worrying about me?
Of course I am. You had a hard time while we were dating, right? You know, financially. That's why I thought you wouldn't be able to attend.
When I was dating you, it was definitely a difficult time to manage money.
If you're having trouble, please talk to me, okay? Undeniably, my husband is... Oh, I was just talking about you, my darling. Keiichi, he's the man who's gonna be my husband. Teppei, actually, he is the president of a venture company.
Keiichi, thank you very much for this investment.
What?
Teppei, congratulations on your marriage. Thank you for coming here despite your busy schedule.
Hold on. Do you two know each other? And what about investment? Oh, I got it. I see. Teppei is investing. That makes sense.
Keiichi and Teppei too.
Noah, thank you for coming too.
No problem. Being a celebratory occasion, I definitely wanted to be a part of it.
Not only that, but also about the investment.
Hey, what's been going on all this time? And why do you, the one who's investing, should...
Keiichi is the one who is investing.
Huh?
That's right. What are you even thinking? Keiichi's company has been very good to me. Oh no, not at all. Noah is our employee, and Teppei is our investee. Saya seems to be misunderstanding, right? Keiichi, don't be so humble. After taking over the company from your father, the company's performance increased 1.5 times. It's not like you were doing poorly to begin with, but that's as good as it gets.
And our business performance is still rising steadily and continues to grow. All the other employees are happy that it's an easy place to work.
It's because of all the employees, including Noah and Teppei and his team who work together with us. It's more of a matter of luck than my own skills. I'm also happy to be able to work with Teppei.
I see. So you're working together. Teppei has just launched his company, and yet it's amazing that your skills have already been recognized.
Without Keiichi's company's investment, things wouldn't have gone well. I owe Keiichi a great deal of respect. You're giving me too much credit.
But Teppei's company is pretty amazing too, isn't it? Look, you've been featured in a magazine recently. A very easy-to-use computer, and at a very reasonable price.
That idea from Keiichi was really astonishing, wasn't it?
Keiichi's idea?
AI learns how users use the device and provides optimal settings. Even though it's the first time using the computer, the preferred settings are applied immediately. Not only that, but it's also top class in terms of energy efficiency.
Actually, it was Teppei's idea that made it work so well. We were able to differentiate ourselves from other companies by focusing on power efficiency. Oh, I'm happy to hear someone I admire, Keiichi, say that to me. But if I hadn't worked together with Keiichi, I couldn't have made anything so wonderful like that.
What's going on?
By the way, earlier, I saw Saya and Keiichi talking. Wasn't it a bit rude to say things like that?
What? Did you say something rude to him?
No, I didn't. But, you know, it seemed like things were pretty tough when he was dating me.
You were dating? Of course I know that. According to what you were talking then, was as if he couldn't attend the wedding because his business is not going well. If he would be in trouble, you can help him financially. That's how it sounded.
Ugh! You were listening to us a lot.
Is that what you said? I'm so sorry, Keiichi. What? Oh no, I don't care. So please don't apologize that much. I think she was just genuinely worried about my business. I'll just accept your feelings.
Well, yes. I thought it was going well. It's just a little joke.
Even as a joke, it's rude. So please don't say things like that in the future. Without Keiichi, my company wouldn't have been so big. I wouldn't tolerate any rude behavior or comments towards such a person, right?
Of course not. But by the way, we have to get ready. Let's go.
She ran away.
Noah, thank you for saying that instead of me. Honestly, I feel a bit better now.
Not at all. I just said what I thought.
Teppei, congratulations on your marriage, and I will continue to support your business expansion.
It's really been growing really fast lately.
I couldn't have accomplished it without your help.
Oh well, it seems like it will be fine. Even if he will lose Keiichi's company's investment, even if I got scolded because of Keiichi and Noah, I should tell everyone how wonderful Teppei is later.
After that, the wedding ceremony ended without any problems, and we went to the after-party venue.
It's an amazingly lovely place.
It's big enough and really awesome.
The wedding was wonderful.
Thank you very much. By the way, I'd like to talk about the specs of the next PC we're planning to launch. Teppei is really dedicated to his work, talking about work even at an occasion like this. I'm sorry. I don't usually talk about such issues usually. But since this is a chance to talk to you, Keiichi, you make me want to ask a lot of questions.
Yeah, I understand. It's really fun to talk to Keiichi.
I see. Yes, it's very fun.
Well, that's not what I meant.
But since we're here, can't we talk a little bit?
No, you can't. It's a celebration for Saya and Teppei.
Did you call me? You were saying that this venue for the after party was really nice, right?
Yes, indeed.
I thought about talking about work with Keiichi, but we also decided that it was a bad idea.
Talking about work. He said a lot of his clients came here. He seems to have been praised a lot. It may be a good opportunity to let people think Teppei is smarter than Keiichi. I think it's a good idea. Why don't you talk about it?
Huh? But it's a special after-party.
I'm saying it's alright. More importantly, you were talking about the release of the new PC, weren't you?
Yes, we were just about to talk about it.
I was thinking, isn't it more important to pay attention to appearance than the performance? Because it doesn't look that great.
Doesn't it look great?
These days, not only men, but also women use them. A lot of young people have them too, don't they? Designs that appeal to women, designs that appeal to men. If you think about each design, isn't it likely to sell? To be honest, I think this design is too subtle. Oh well, that's just my personal opinion.
Well, yes.
Well, sure enough, you have a different point of view.
Yes, I agree. The appearance is quite important.
You think so too? I wouldn't buy this design.
That was what Teppei thought of, and it was the most popular one. Saya doesn't seem to notice subtle reactions of those around her. Oh no. I thought I told them not to make any calls except for emergencies today. I'm sorry. Excuse me? Hello? What? What happened? You don't look well. Well, actually, it's about the new PC release we were just talking about. Apparently, a similar product was released today by another company. What? Really?
I'll look into it a bit. Yes, it's true. Uki Company has released it as a new product.
Our concept of energy saving, lightweight and easy to carry, intuitive and easy to operate. There's quite a bit of overlapping content.
Then I guess we need to make some more improvements here too.
Maybe we should focus more on energy saving.
Improve the graphics and lower the price. But that's tough.
But that would still make it seem like a hand-me-down.
If we had released it before them, the impression would have been different.
I'm sorry for spoiling my after-party of my wedding by talking about this. Please forget about it.
Hey, I was just thinking. I told you, maybe it's better to focus on design after all.
What?
Focusing on energy saving, improving graphics, and lowering the price. Be honest, I think that's not enough to solve the problem. If things continue like this, Tepe's company will be in trouble, right? I don't want us to be scraping by right after we get married. So I'll give you advice.
Saya, you don't understand anything. We have already increased color variations and released a model that was focused on the design. Everyone knows that, and they're giving us their opinions.
Don't talk to me like that. I'm not directly involved in the work, which is why I have a new opinion.
Oh, yes. For example, what if we could turn this situation to our advantage?
Did you come up with something, Keiichi?
I just had a few thoughts after everyone's input here. As Saya says, if we get a lot of opinions, we can think from new perspectives. So what about aiming for the next evolution based on the feedback of the employees? Feedback from the employees? We'll put out a call for the looks and new features. If we'll implement such an idea contest that not only employees but also investees like us can join, we'll be able to collect a lot of ideas in a short period.
Indeed. We might get some ideas that we would have never thought of.
That sounds interesting. I'm willing to participate.
It would be great if we could get feedback, not only from sales staff, but also from engineers. Maybe we'll discover something new. I think it's a good idea.
I never thought of such a thing. You never disappoint, Keiichi. There could also be a prize for the person selected in the contest. That's going to attract a lot of opinions.
So does that mean I gave you a great idea?
Saya,
Maybe I'm talented. I wonder if the idea I came up with was better than the idea everyone else suggested. By the way, what happened to the collaboration with Waku Waku Company, Tepe? You've mentioned before.
Saya, stop it, will you?
Tepe, why are you so angry?
That's the big event that will be announced next month. It's not something you should speak here. And how do you know?
What? Because in your workroom,
I thought I told you repeatedly to stay out of my workroom, didn't I? Also, I appreciate that Saya, who doesn't know anything about it, gives her opinions on everyone's opinions, saying this and that. But why are you so confident in your opinion? Unlike you, everyone here is an expert.
I was just hoping to break the situation.
And yet you rejected everyone's opinions and didn't even seem interested in listening to them.
thinking that way, Keiichi is the opposite. After listening to everyone's opinions, he arrived at a conclusion that takes them into account. That's what's so great about Keiichi.
Oh, come on, Noah. I just said what came to mind.
Sorry. I mean, you're a wonderful person.
Why is it Keiichi again?
What?
Keiichi was just an ordinary office worker until a few years ago. How did you manage to come this far?
Keiichi was indeed studying all kinds of things to take over the company until a few years ago. The great thing about Keiichi is that he absorbs everything and works steadily.
Anyone does that.
It's true that anyone can do it, but persistence is key, right? Not only did Keiichi study management, but also repaired broken products as a repairman. Not only repairing, but also provided feedback on products and other services. He thoroughly investigated what users want and when they have problems.
I see. That's why he has such a broad perspective.
He is the man he is today because of the period of time he was struggling when you were dating. There are very few people who can grow and achieve results quickly.
That's...
Noah, how could you remember such a story? I've only spoken briefly about what things were like before I took over the company.
I remember everything you told me, Keiichi. How can I forget even the smallest things you say?
I knew you were a brilliant person, Noah. You always listen carefully to what people say. It's amazing.
No, that's not what I meant.
Noah, you have it tough.
Well, anyway, we're going to hold an idea contest.
Yes, let's stop talking about work here. Thank you for your wonderful comments earlier, Saya.
What the heck? Now that I think about it, she was just being diplomatic. The way everyone is looking at me with that tolerant smile is just awkward. I'm not feeling well. Excuse me.
Keiichi, if you don't mind, would you like to go out to dinner with me sometime? There's a restaurant I can recommend.
Yes, if you don't mind it being me, I'd be happy to.
Great.
After that, Teppei's company, which had held the idea contest, grew rapidly. Eventually, Saya divorced. She became obsessed with a male host of a male host bar. In Japan, host clubs are a unique form of entertainment venue, where male hosts entertain female customers by engaging in conversation and serving drinks and creating an enjoyable atmosphere. It's common for regular customers to spend significant amounts of money on drinks, gifts, and keep bottles for their favorite hosts. She's now working hard at nighttime jobs to make money.
I'll have to earn more. Then I'll marry him, and I'll be a full-time housewife.
It's so beautiful.
Yes, I'm glad I can see it with Keiichi.
Noah's smile is just as beautiful.
You say things like that without even realizing it. Come on.
Noah is so cute. I hope my confession succeeds on our next date.
I'll definitely confess on our next date.
Thank you for watching till the end.
And don't forget to subscribe.